Hello, good morning. Well, it's morning for me, it won't be for you when you watch this, but yes, it's morning for me. Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's a bit bright on my face because I've got the door open. I'm going to drop it a bit actually because it stops, the camera reacts to the light outside and makes it look dark when it actually isn't dark. So let's just drop it a bit. Yeah, I've got the door open this morning because it's a lovely, crisp, dry morning. You know, we're getting into the colder months now up here. It's lovely when it's not raining, like today. The sun's out. When the sun comes over, it'll come shining the unit a bit. So it's currently warmer outside than it is in here. But yeah, when it's raining up here, it's miserable. But I like it like this. I like nice, crisp mornings. Go for a nice walk over the hills. I'll go and hit a few golf balls, as I've been doing recently. But anyway, it's about a car today, isn't it? We've got a different car. We've got a new car to the channel. Never done one before. It's another nice, little, you know, easy, quick fix, but a sellable vehicle. You know, something that'll sell no problem. And that's why I've got it. You know, this is along with the Fiesta. Mix them up a little bit. I do little bits of nice stuff, you know that, but I've also got to try and, you know, turn some vehicles around, haven't I? So I'm going to spin around and I'll show you what it is. And there it is. It's a nice little black Renault Clio, 2014. Lovely car. Rear parking sensors. It's a good spec. It's a dynamic, I think it's called dynamic. So you get your parking sensors, you get your nice black alloys, colour coded, silver trim down the side, sat nav, bits like that. But they look decent, these. They do look decent. I know it's a Renault, but there's nothing wrong with it. Looks good. I like the look of it. If anything, it looks better than the Fiesta. Yeah, I think so. So this is a 1.2 petrol. Got your keyless little buttons on there as well. I don't know if they work. I'll show you the damage in a minute. But yeah, got a 1.2 petrol. Let's go around this side. Interior's pretty basic, to be fair. Cloth seats, got a little armrest. Got your screen, obviously, like I said, with your nav and stuff. And it's only got 36,000 miles, so it's lovely low mileage. It's clean. I mean, it's tidy. Everything seems to be here. We've got 2 keys as well with this one, and they are these big cards, aren't they? Yeah, 2 keys. We've got the handbooks, but they've taken out the service book for some reason. Are them speakers standard? Bass reflex. They look original to me. Yeah, it's alright in here. It's alright. Nice little car. Just have a little pop under the bonnet. I don't think there's much to see, but let's have a look. We've got a squeaky fan belt, not fan belt, aux belt. The lower belt down there is squeaking. When you squirt a bit of WD on it, it stops instantly. So I'll probably get a new pair of aux belts, because 2 belts on these. You got one running from the crank to the AC compressor, and you got one running from the crank to the alternator, strangely enough. Oh, it's got auto lights as well, so I presume it's got auto wipers. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, a little engine, nice and clean though in here. No damage. It'll clean up well, this car, I think. That's a nice metallic black. Let's shut that. I'm sorry about the chainsaw noise as usual. They picked the perfect time to start it up whilst I'm videoing. Right, so the damage is here. A pair of doors. I've already had a nosy in on the B pillar and there's no damage, but it has separated the skin on this really badly. I mean, obviously we'll have a proper look when it's off, but at present I can't see any reason why. Bolt 2 doors on there and it should be alright. Well, there's nothing down here either. There might be a tiny ding on the sill that I've seen. Just there. But I mean, yeah, I won't be doing anything about that. It's due a service, it needs an MOT, but we do them things anyway. So yeah, it should be a nice, simple, easy fix as long as everything goes to plan. So you've probably seen in the background, I've got a rear door. In colour, no damage, glasses in it, so that'll help. Door cards on this one as well. So that's literally just ready to bolt straight on that one. I've got a front door. This one has the red trim, which obviously I need to remove. Put my black one on it. We've got the handle on it. The glass is in it. It's just down. But we need to swap over the wing mirror. And this one hasn't got a door card on it, so I need to swap that over as well. But it should be pretty straightforward and easy. So we're going to try another no time-lapse video today. See how these go on for a little bit. And yeah, as always, give me your opinion. Do you like the time-lapse or do you not like the time-lapse? Obviously with no time-lapse the videos are going to be shorter. That's for definite. But I mean, with no time-lapse it's far easier for me to edit it. But I know some people like watching the time-lapse. It's a very, very fine balance, you know. I like to with the music and stuff as well. Trying to get music like everyone likes, it's impossible. You can't please everyone unfortunately, but I do my best. So yeah, these doors are going to be pretty simple to unbolt. You're only going to have 2 hinges at the front here, 2 hinges there. See if we can have a look. Let me get a torch. Let's have a little look. There we go. So yeah, just them 2 nuts. 1 nut at the bottom and then undo the tie. That door, other than obviously unplugging the electric, will just come straight off. So we'll get it off. I'll strip the door card off, wing mirror off, pull up the build up, maybe build up the new door, maybe not. No, I probably won't. I'll put the new door on as just a skin and we'll build up the wing mirror and whatnot afterwards. And it'll be the same scenario with the back door. Oh, it's took a nice chunk out there, isn't it? Yeah. Right, I'll get this these doors off, and we'll check up on whether there's any other issues anywhere. Okay, the doors are off, and they are over here. And that rear door has taken some right mangling, but it's like something's gone in and pulled it outwards, because it's not gone towards the car, it's all been pulled away. It's like it's just got in there, got in behind the back door and gone, pulled it right out. So luckily we're good on the B-pull the front. It's alright. So other than the little dent at the bottom on the sill, which yeah, it's not damaged the paint, so I'm not messing with that. Should be pretty straightforwards. And I've also noticed these studs, if you look on the ends of them, they have like a bevel and it gets wider. So I think what that means is it should locate itself in them hinges and not have any adjustment on the door end. It's all on the frame end, so perhaps we won't have even any adjustment to make as well. Same with the back door, but we're going to find out. So this rear door is completely ready to go on. Like I said before, it's got the door card in it, door handles on, windows in. That will just bolt straight on the car, and if there's no adjustment needed, that's great. If there is, we'll get the other one on over there and adjust them to suit. And I've also swapped over this silver trim. This door's very dirty, but I'm sure it'll clean up. Swapped over the silver trim from the red one. So yeah, and again, this is just the door card and the mirror, isn't it? So that, again, that's an easy fix, easy one. So reverse of what we've done. one nut at the bottom, two at the top, plug the wiring in. Should be done. Job should be a good one. So I'll get the back door on, we'll have a look at it, and then we'll have a go at the front door, and it should be really easy. Right, there we are. Both doors are on, and yeah, like I expected, or I was hoping, I haven't had to mess with hinges. We've got a nice gap, clears the wing perfect. We've got a nice gap between both doors, nice and even all the way up. Got a nice gap all the way around the back door. Door's shut great. What more can you ask for? Back door's really good condition. I think the front one's fine as well, it's just very dirty. Okay, so we've got the wing mirror to put on, which looks very easy. Obviously the door card's off this one, so that's a help. It's up through there, so we'll whip the door card off the other, swap the wing mirrors over. It's going to be probably a 13mm nut. Connect up the door handle. I'm going to have electric window. What else is on it? I don't know what else. The door lock, actually, that's probably door lock. And that's window. Oh, I don't know, it's irrelevant really, they need plugging together. And then that'll do us on the front door. The back door, for some reason, this one's electric window, whereas mine is a manual. So I'm going to have to swap over the internals as well, probably. The window mechanism and stuff. Mechanism. So that the rear window can be opened and shut. But not the end of the world. Door card will have to be swapped as well, because obviously you've got a hole for your door handle. But we can do all that. Not very difficult stuff really. But yeah, really glad. Really happy with how that's turned out. Right. I'll continue, do them few bits. And then it's going to be a case of probably giving it a wash, just to see what the bodywork's like properly once it's clean, and obviously we'll get an oil and filter. And at some point I need to have a drive. I mustn't forget the two aux belts, because like I said, one is squeaking and it is irritating when I get oil and filter. And it'll be, as long as it passes MOT, which I can't see why not. Tyres are fine, brakes are fine. Like I said, I will give it a drive. That'll tell me if I think anything's going to fail. But yeah, it's going to be a really quick, easy job. Right, I'll get them doors finished off and we'll move on. Okay, it's now the next day. And I forgot to close out the video, so I'm back here to do that, basically. It's Saturday today, isn't it? Yeah, it's Saturday. So I'll tell you where I'm up to with this Clio. I've done the door wing mirror, all the door cards on the inside of the door, all finished off, everything works. I've done the rear door cards back in, the handle winding mechanism is back in. It was actually quite easy. Didn't have to take the glass out, didn't have to take the channels out. There's like just a mechanism in the middle that just attaches to the window and the frame of the door, and you just swap the electric version for the manual version and then change the door card. It was very easy actually. And I have given it a wash. Not the perfect wash, but it's not far off. It's far better than it was. And it's come out actually really, really well. No actual damage to talk about. There's a few stone chips maybe, but you know, just normal wear and tear for the age of the vehicle really. But it's come out quite well. I've also done the service on it, but I haven't done the aux belts yet because I couldn't get them this morning. So all there is left for this car is to do the two belts and put it through an MOT. And then it is ready to go. So there's actually someone coming today to look at these two. They want a first time car for I think it's their son. it's the relatives of some people I've sold quite a few cars to, so I know of them, do you know. And yeah, they're coming with a view to having one of these. I don't know which one it is going to be right now, but one of them is potentially gone. So the Clio, yeah, just MOT, put them belts on, that's ready. The Fiesta, it needs an MOT, but the next job for me to do is paint the bumper and fit the bumper, and then that's done. So 2 quick turnarounds on these 2 cars. It's worked out really, really well. Very happy with this Clio. Been down the road in it. No knocks, no bangs. It drives really well, really smooth. Brakes work great. They're only like 75 or 78 brake horse or something, aren't they? I think it says it on here. 75. So obviously, it's no rocket ship, but that's not what they're about, these cars. It's a great first person car, young driver. I think they'll go for this over this. I mean, pros of that one is the mileage and 2 keys. The pros of this one is it's a year newer and it's got full service history. So it's a fine balance, isn't it, really? But that is it for the Clio. I won't bother coming back to do another video on this. Like I said, it's only an MOT and a pair of aux belts. So I'll just get on with that, and the car will go when it goes, basically. But if it doesn't go today, I mean, if anyone's interested, do get in touch, as usual. But for now, that's it. Thank you. And like I said before as well, with this video being a no time-lapse video, do tell me what you think. I'll have done these 2 cars then with no time-lapse. And yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys at the end of the day, whether you want time-lapse or you don't. It's just, I understand people getting a bit frustrated sometimes with the amount of time-lapse and the repetitiveness of the song, but some jobs take a long time, like the engine change, so there's going to be a lot of time-lapse. So it's as simple as that, really. Yeah, so let me know what you think. So thank you as always for watching, massively appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.